The Cumberland County Board of Commissioners adopted the fiscal year 2011 budget in June. The general fund budget totals approximately $286 million and includes a property tax rate of 74 cents per $100 valuation. That's a reduction of 2.6 cents from the current rate of 76.6 cents. Assistant Finance Director Howard Abner discusses some of the highlights of the adopted budget.
The fiscal 2011 county budget was adopted by the Commissioners on Monday, June 21st. The total countywide budget is $510.3 million, and that includes funding for the general fund, all the special revenue funds, which includes the volunteer fire departments. It includes the enterprise funds made up of solid waste and the Crown Coliseum, and also all our capital projects. The general fund budget is $286 million. For the 2011 budget, we were able to balance the budget without any furloughs. We didn't lay anybody off. We didn't eliminate positions. In fact, we were able to provide the employees with a 2% cost of living increase. Last year, we had no cost of living, and that was one of the primary focuses by the board, was to be able to do something for the employees. The most important thing that I'd like to emphasize is that in doing the budget, we're able to sustain current operations, provide the same level of services to our citizens. If you read the newspapers and listen to the TV and so forth, you'll see that a lot of entities around the state have made significant cuts. People are cutting library hours. They're actually closing libraries. There's lots of squabbles, with the various boards of education and so forth. We haven't experienced that here, and so Fayetteville, Cumberland County has been very fortunate. The budget process really started back in February, where the commissioners and staff and management got together for their annual strategic planning retreat. During that time, the board established a number of guiding principles. One of those guiding principles was to begin the budget process by recalculating the revenue neutral tax rate. And that's what we did. We recalculated revenue neutral, and it came out to be 73.4 cents. And the current tax rate was 76.6 cents. So that's a reduction of the tax rate of 3.2 cents. And so that was our starting point. During the budget process, the Board of Commissioners decided to add 0.6 cents, 0.6 of a cent, which equals about $1.2 million. And coupled with that, they added $1.8 million that they got from the designated reserve fund that we have for the former health department. That created a $3 million capital project fund set aside, and we plan to use that for initial design and engineering work on a future expansion to our detention facility. The adopted total countywide tax rate is 74 cents, and that is a 2.6 cent decrease from the prior rate of 76.6. One of the things that has occurred as an outcome of the state budget is the state is divesting itself from the child support enforcement function. And that's going to be a major department. We have 66 employees. The total budget for that department is $3.6 million. Now, we do get a reimbursement from the federal government of about 66%, but the overall net cost to the county is still over $1 million. In the 2010 budget, we provided funding for the West Regional Library that was under construction and will open this summer. And that library is in conjunction with the New Century International Elementary School. And this is the first time that the county has actually built a library in conjunction with a school. And of course, that saves money when you do that. Another major area for expenditures for the county is school funding. For 2011, that number is about $76.2 million, about a 1.9 million increase over the prior year. Around the state, you see, like I said earlier, counties and Board of Educations are quibbling over their dollars, and with the reduced economy, some counties are actually reducing their allotment to their school, but not in Cumberland County. We're actually increasing $1.9 million. Other things that we have funded in the new budget is new positions. There's 84 new positions. 65 of those are child support. So the remainder of those, we funded a few positions for our emergency dispatch center. Other new positions went for our animal services. We added 4 shelter attendants and also 4 animal services officers. So in closing, I would like to say that in spite of the economy and reduced revenues that we've had, that management and the Board of Commissioners have done an excellent job in crafting a budget that is based on a revenue neutral tax rate that meets the needs of the citizens, and it doesn't adversely affect county departments and employees.